Imagine a world where your car, a device meant to take you home, becomes your prison. You sit back, relax, thinking you're in control, but suddenly the doors lock and the car drives itself to an unknown destination. It sounds like a scene from a dystopian thriller, right? But in today's rapidly advancing world of smart cars and autonomous vehicles, this chilling scenario is more plausible than we'd like to admit. In this video, we explore the hidden dangers of smart cars, showing how their incredible advancements are being exploited by criminals. These vehicles, designed to enhance safety and convenience, can also be manipulated for sinister purposes. Let's dive into the growing vulnerabilities in smart car technology and the real-world consequences of these threats. The rise of smart cars, a double-edged sword. Smart cars are the epitome of modern innovation, transforming the way we travel. Packed with self-driving capabilities, internet connectivity, and advanced software, these vehicles promise convenience, efficiency, and enhanced safety. Features like remote control, real-time navigation updates, and entertainment options are changing how we drive, making long commutes and road trips easier and more enjoyable. However, this very connectivity that makes smart cars so attractive also introduces significant risks. Just like any device that relies on the internet and software, smart cars are vulnerable to cyber attacks. Their reliance on over 100 million lines of code makes them targets for hackers who can exploit flaws in the system to gain unauthorized control. With vehicles becoming rolling computers, the possibility of them being hijacked for criminal activity is growing more likely. How cybercriminals exploit smart car vulnerabilities. As smart cars become more advanced, so too do the methods used by cybercriminals to exploit them. Many of the same features that make these cars smart, such as Bluetooth connectivity, over-the-air updates, and voice assistance, are also potential entry points for hackers. These vehicles are becoming prime targets for malicious actors who can use these vulnerabilities to remotely access and control a car's functions. For instance, imagine a hacker remotely locking the doors of a car and taking full control of the navigation system. This isn't just a theoretical scenario. It's happening right now. In a shocking real-world example, a 19-year-old security researcher gained access to over 20 Teslas across different countries. Without even being physically present, the hacker unlocked doors, started engines, and disabled security systems, showing just how easy it can be to hijack these vehicles. The complexity of modern smart cars only compounds the problem. With each new feature comes another possible vulnerability, creating countless opportunities for malware to infiltrate. Once inside, a car's critical systems, such as brakes, engines, and sensors, can be controlled by criminals. The potential consequences are terrifying, as hackers can manipulate a car's functions, endangering the lives of the passengers and everyone else on the road. Real-world examples when technology turns dangerous. These vulnerabilities are not just hypothetical. They have already been demonstrated in multiple real-world scenarios. One notable example involved the hacking of a Jeep Cherokee. Through the vehicle's infotainment system, hackers were able to kill the engine while the car was driving on the highway, putting the passengers' lives at risk. This type of attack highlights how dangerous these vulnerabilities can be, not just for the car's occupants, but for anyone on the road. In addition to digital attacks, criminals are also using physical devices to tamper with the vehicle's sensors or install unauthorized hardware. For example, thieves in Europe have been using relay devices to intercept key fob signals, allowing them to unlock and start vehicles without triggering alarms. These physical manipulations demonstrate that proximity to the vehicle isn't always required for a breach. Remote hacking is a growing concern. Autonomous vehicles, a new frontier for crime. As autonomous vehicles take the stage, their reliance on advanced sensors and cameras creates new opportunities for criminal exploitation. Criminals can trick these vehicles by using methods like sensor spoofing, where simple laser pointers or projected images confuse self-driving systems. This can result in dangerous scenarios, such as the vehicle making sudden stops or taking incorrect routes. More chilling, however, is the potential for autonomous cars to be used in criminal activities like kidnapping or human trafficking. Imagine entering what you believe to be a ride-hailing service, only for the car to lock its doors and take you to an unknown destination. While such incidents have already been reported with traditional vehicles, autonomous cars, with no driver to raise alarms, make these crimes easier to execute. Researchers have even theorized how fleets of autonomous cars could be coordinated to carry out and cover up crimes. With no human driver to trace, criminals could orchestrate heists or drive to safety with unprecedented anonymity, making it harder for law enforcement to track down perpetrators. The potential for mass disruption. The danger doesn't stop at individual vehicles. Hackers could potentially take control of multiple smart cars at once and use them as weapons. In a simulated attack, researchers demonstrated how hackers could hijack self-driving cars to create massive gridlocks in major cities, causing widespread chaos. This scenario highlights the potential for disruption, where compromised smart cars could block roads, disable emergency vehicles, or even crash into targets, making coordinated attacks easier than ever. Moreover, in the hands of terrorist groups, these hijacked vehicles could be used to maximize the impact of their attacks. The possibility of using smart cars for large-scale attacks is a real and growing threat, requiring immediate attention from both the automotive industry and law enforcement agencies. Surveillance and espionage. Another alarming use of compromised smart cars is surveillance. Vehicles equipped with cameras, microphones, and GPS can be hijacked to spy on individuals. Hackers could gain access to these features and monitor conversations, track movements, and gather sensitive data, opening up new avenues for corporate espionage or blackmail. This is particularly concerning for high-profile individuals who could find themselves under constant surveillance by cybercriminals or even governments. The idea that your car could be used as a tool for spying, without you even knowing, is a terrifying reality of the future we're heading toward. What's being done to combat these threats? While the risks associated with smart cars are alarming, proactive measures are being implemented to address these challenges. Automakers are prioritizing advanced security measures like encryption, multi-factor authentication, and robust firewalls to protect vehicles from unauthorized access. Additionally, anomaly detection systems are being integrated to identify suspicious activities and prevent cyber attacks before they escalate. Over-the-air updates have become a standard feature, with companies like Tesla frequently rolling out updates to enhance security and functionality. These measures ensure that vehicles stay resilient against evolving cyber threats, setting a benchmark for the industry. Staying one step ahead of cybercriminals. As we move further into the era of autonomous vehicles, it's crucial that automakers, cybersecurity firms, and regulatory bodies work together to establish stronger security standards. Governments must play a key role in mandating regular security assessments and certifications for smart cars, ensuring that manufacturers stay ahead of emerging threats. At the same time, consumers must remain vigilant, being aware of the risks and taking steps to safeguard personal data and vehicle security is essential in this new age of technology. It's up to all of us to ensure that as smart cars revolutionize our world, we don't leave ourselves vulnerable to exploitation. The future of smart cars is at a crossroads. The future of smart cars and autonomous technology holds incredible potential, but it also presents new challenges. While these vehicles promise to change the way we travel, they also introduce significant risks that are too serious to ignore. Cybercriminals are constantly evolving their methods to exploit vulnerabilities, and the consequences could be devastating. By prioritizing robust security measures and staying one step ahead of potential threats, we can ensure that the future of smart cars is safe and secure. It's a challenge we must face head-on to protect our families, our communities, and our future. If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Stay informed about the latest tech threats and how we can keep ahead of them. Join us as we continue to explore the intersection of technology and crime. The future is in our hands. Let's make sure it's a safe one.